describe him as arrogant, mocking, and deliberately provocative toward the established nobility. The situation became even more complex when Edward married Isabella of France in 1308, a political alliance designed to strengthen England's position in European politics. Isabella was intelligent, beautiful, and had every reason to expect the respect and attention due to a queen. Instead, she found herself married to a king who appeared more interested in his male favorite than in his royal wife. The humiliation was both personal and political, creating an enemy who would eventually prove more dangerous than any foreign invader. By 1310, the tension between the king's obsession with Gaveston and the demands of effective governance had reached a breaking point. The barons, led by Thomas, Earl of Lancaster, demanded Gaveston's exile as the price for their continued support. Edward, faced with the threat of civil war, reluctantly agreed to send his favorite into temporary banishment, but the separation only intensified his obsession and his determination to bring Gaveston back regardless of the consequences. The exile of Piers Gaveston lasted less than a year, but during that time, Edward II's mental state deteriorated visibly. Contemporary chroniclers noted that the king became morose, distracted, and increasingly erratic in his decision-making. He spent his days writing letters to his banished favorite, and his nights plotting ways to circumvent the barons' demands for Gaveston's permanent exile. The king's inability to function normally without his favorite's presence should have served as a warning of the psychological instability that would later manifest in even more disturbing ways. When Edward recalled Gaveston in 1311, he did so in deliberate defiance of the baronial opposition, effectively declaring war on his own nobility. The king's actions demonstrated a complete disconnection from political reality. He was willing to risk his throne, his kingdom, and the lives of his subjects to satisfy his personal obsession. This pattern of prioritizing emotional needs over royal responsibilities would characterize the entire reign and ultimately lead to its catastrophic end. The barons' response was swift and uncompromising. Led by Thomas of Lancaster, they organized what amounted to a military coup, seizing control of royal administration and hunting down Gaveston with the systematic